tell you, I can't. I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I said, when Lauren gave me this, I told her she didn't know me that well. But then I realized I'm not wearing this for me. I'm wearing it for Eli Manning. Come on. Who's he? But no, I seldom happens. I'm at a loss for words. It just means so much to me. Another thing, I always tell people about my mom and dad, and they both had both qualities. I think of my dad.
Jesus. Cowboy fan.
My dad, when I was in law school, I was going through my Crohn's disease for 15 years, and I was in my second year, and I just couldn't go to school anymore. But I didn't tell anybody. I went through the whole year. Luckily, I had a job in the girls' dormitory, in their diner. But it got all the way through the year. In fact, it got to May, and this wild-eyed liberal senator from Massachusetts right now, I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name either.
Well, he's best forgotten, but no. But it came April or May, and my friends, they said, come on, Mark, we could just get together. We'll get through the exams. But I just couldn't do it. I went home to Ogdensburg, and my dear brother Jack, God bless him, he was working on, maybe he can work in Merrill Lynch and Ogden. And look, here you are now, pal. But finally about the 4th of July, I said, I gotta tell my dad and mom. So I told Dad we had to talk. It made me think of it as I was wiping a tear away. We went down to the city dock, looking out on the St. Lawrence, and I told him that I hadn't been to school all year, and my law career was over, and blah, blah, blah. And I remember he took the glass off and just wiping tears from his face. He was such a loving human being, for those who never knew him. Yeah, champion. And then Jack was working on, maybe I'd work in New York, and it was getting toward the end of August. And I was down, typically laying on the floor in the TV room watching a ball game, and it was late. My mother came down at like 2 a.m. and she sat in the chair. I can still see her rocking there. She says, Mark, do you want to be a lawyer? I said, I do, Mom, but I've pretty much blown it. She said, well, we'll see about that. We get up in the morning. We called Dean Dryden. We were down there the next week. I was back in law school, and I'm a lawyer for almost 52 years. They both love me, they're both strong, but people might think it's odd, but they say, my mother was so good, but she was so strong.
Yep.
Such strength. And my dad, I've got a picture of him still when I was a little boy, sitting in the dining room with just his arms around me. I couldn't get it. And so I won't go on. I got an audience here. You may be here. No, I don't. But I do. The love I feel here today, I can't describe it. I love you all, and I may be retired, but if you have any trouble, still call me. Charlie.
In your car, I'll bring it in.
You want to say it?
Oh, Dad, I just wanted to say one thing. I just hope you all take note. A lot of what makes my dad so great, this is an example. He wears that talk with his mother, right, every day. And he got my children this beautiful necklace. And the reason why we said happy 81st birthday is he was born 81 years ago, and he counts every second from the moment he was created in his mother's womb.
Right.
And he's a witness to all of us in loving everyone right down to the first moment you're created. Thank you for the example. We started an applause.
I tried to see everybody, and if I haven't, God forgive me, but I love you all, and
We love
I
you.
told them all.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Marky, 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 Marky.
Yeah.
All right, let's cut the cake.